Ryan Morse's Falling Apart, painted in 2019, is a compact yet potent oil-on-panel work that encapsulates his nuanced engagement with emotional resonance through representational imagery and painterly subtlety, where figuration and abstraction meet to evoke psychological states that, like the title, suggest fragmentation and tension without resorting to overt dramatics. In terms of mood, Falling Apart feels quiet, inward, and suspended. It's less a dramatic collapse than a moment caught just before or just after breaking. Emotionally, the painting evokes a sense of fragile vulnerability, as if the young woman exists in a private psychological space where composure is thinning but not yet gone. What stands out most is a feeling of emotional fatigue rather than chaos. The atmosphere suggests weariness, introspection, and a muted sadness, an experience of unraveling that happens slowly and internally. There's no sense of panic. Instead, there is resignation, reflection, and a kind of soft grief. The emotional tone feels personal, almost confessional, as though the viewer has stepped into a moment meant to be unseen. The handling of form and space contributes strongly to this mood. Elements seem to hover or blur at the edges, creating a sensation of instability, but not disorder. This gives the emotion a suspended quality, like holding one's breath while trying to remain intact. The painting doesn't scream distress, it murmurs it. That restraint makes the emotional impact more profound, as it mirrors how people often experience falling apart in real life. Quietly, privately, and with a sense of isolation. There is also a subtle tenderness present. Even in its emotional fracture, the work feels human and empathetic rather than bleak. The mood suggests that falling apart is not purely destructive, but also revealing. A moment of honesty when defenses soften. In this way, the painting carries both melancholy and compassion, allowing the viewer to recognize something of their own inner moments of strain without judgment. The emotional experience of falling apart is intimate, subdued, and reflective. A portrait of vulnerability that lingers gently rather than overwhelming, inviting contemplation rather than shock. Rather than overtly dramatizing the act of falling apart, Morse invites reflection on that experience's quiet, often imperceptible dimensions. Its compact frame becomes a concentrated space of tension and resolution, mirroring how internal disintegration can be both intimate and universal. In this way, Falling Apart resonates as a contemplative study of form and feeling. Small in stature but rich in psychological depth,